And I spoke with the Prime Minister earlier and asked Paul's question: what happens to the government's surplus if the resources boom falters?
Well, Chris, we base the budget on the best projections available to us from Treasury. We've made conservative assumptions about the price of commodities in this budget, with the terms of trade slightly falling away during the duration of the 4 years that the budget covers.
In the 2007 election, Kevin Rudd liked to say quite a lot, well, are you planning for the end of the mining boom? It was a question he was asking of the Howard government. Are you planning for the end of the mining boom?
Well, certainly we believe that this mining boom Mark II, will last for some period of time. This is a very special opportunity for our nation to make a difference, particularly to long-term disadvantage in getting more people into the workforce.
Now, one of our panellists, Sarah, says that freezing family benefits payments puts $2 billion back in the pockets of government, but of course then takes $2 billion out of the pockets of families. Is that a fair comment?
Well, I'm not sure what income level Sarah is on, but let's be very clear here. Family payments received by people are going up in the next financial year. If you are receiving a payment for your child now, that rate of payment will go up. We have paused indexation of the income thresholds. That's obviously affecting a limited number of people at the upper end. We needed to make some tough choices in this budget because it was important to get the budget back to surplus in 2012-13 as promised, and that's about families and their cost of living, including the costs of raising children, because we didn't want government to be adding to the inflationary pressures in the economy. I'd also remind too, there's a special new payment for families with teenagers because there's been an historic anomaly where the family payment system assumed a 16-year-old cost you less than a 15-year-old, and I think we all know that's not right.
Back in 2007, you made much too of kitchen table economics and cost of living arguments rather than large economic arguments. Are you sorry that you did that now? Because it seems that everyone believes that they deserve some sort of handout from government.
I think the two are connected, and they're connected in people's real lived experience, and they're connected in our minds too. I understand that families out there are under cost of living pressure. I understand that people get utilities bills and they look at them and they wonder, how are we going to make all of this add up? So I get that there's pressure out there on the shoulders of Australian families. But what we're doing in this budget is saying to Australian families,